as Black Sheep. Welcome. How are you? Haha. Do not look at me like that. You are not lost. You are in the right place at the right time for all the wrong reasons. I know that. I know that. You are too strange for Bizarro World, so they kicked you out. And then you're too strange for the Twilight Zone, so you passed it. Ah, see? There you go. And then you took you
I love it. You guys are so great.
you hit the fork in the road. You hit the fork in the road. Then you took the right and rolled right into the most offensive church this side of the universe, the Party Pen. We clap for you. Welcome. Yeah, we clapped all the way for you. So, welcome. I am here to tell you what we do in this most magnificent place. We read this great ass book. It's called God Said because God did not say that. This is God's unofficial biography, Das Bible, as read by yours truly, the most amazing, most wonderful, most beautifulest, and smartest Sage. Say it's Nikki Get the Great. And clap for me. Yeah, I clap for you, you clap for me. Yeah, it's a good time. So, let me tell you where we were so I can tell you where we're going. I have no idea where we were, but I know we're close to ending. So, I also want to say Sabu died, the extreme wrestler. He was a Lebanese wrestler. He was completely amazing, and he was so hardcore, and he died. And I want to give him a 10 ding saloon, or, you know, a 10 ding saloon salute, because he's amazing. I don't know how many numbers that was, but that'll work. We'll pretend it's 10. So come this way. I have everything you need for right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey. Oh my God. CNA Productions, you're here. Oh man. Look, did everybody get together yesterday and just decide to not show up to my stream? Oh my God, I was so depressed. Did you watch it yesterday? Oh, I was totally depressed. And hi, Jasmine. Hi, Ricky. Look, it was so depressing. Ricky was the only one here. Anyway, let's say RIP Sabu. Let's point to God with our left hand and say, ah, you are the badass. Yeah, because he's a badass. Now, come this way. I have everything you need. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chairs and bar stools with your name on it. Yeah, and I also have cat pads and canine space. There's also bird space. We have good time. My cats are ninjas. Watch your shit. Just gonna say that. And my mountain cat might bite you. It doesn't hurt all that bad. But if she scratches you, it might bleed, so don't let her scratch you. But she can bite you. She tries to be tough. She's not tough, but she has no tail, so she looks intimidating like a bobcat. Except for she's blue. Anyway, enough of that shit. So, We're on chapter 33, and I think there's 36 chapters. So we're almost done. So here's what my plan is. I'm going to read a chapter and then check chat, and read a chapter and then check chat. So I can kind of stay on topic a little bit. Or I could just read through it real quick and then answer chat. Whatever's more convenient for you guys. So who is not here right now? Muddy and Feather. Can you guys somebody post this in Discord? Because they might not have gotten notified. Because apparently people don't get notified. And also, YouTube is removing some of my subscribers. So now I am three time 272 subscriber count. Yeah, we are doing such a fucking good job that YouTube is paying attention to little me. What are you apologizing for? Don't apologize. What are you apologizing for? We don't apologize. We just say, good job. We do good job. Yeah, no, I'm serious though. I sent it in the Discord. Okay, thank you. What are we apologizing for? I mean, we do apologize. I'm just lying. We do apologize. But I'm missing things. I love you. Don't apologize. Don't be offended at her. I don't know what she did, but it was probably not that bad. I don't know though. But I do know we're going to chapter 33. So let's go. Okay. These are the journeys of the vampires who went out of the land of Egypt by their armies under the hand of Moses and Aaron. And Moses wrote down the starting points of their journey at the command of the Lord. And these are their journeys according to their starting points. I'm not doing this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. Oh my God. We know the important places that they landed. And the most important place that they landed was Kadesh Barnea. And I don't want to read all these fucking names. It's not names per se, it's countries, and cities, and okay. I can hear God in my voice saying, read it, Nikki. Hold on, we'll do it.
Read it, Nikki. It's important in somebody's life. Read it. I can understand why you don't want to read it. It's a lot of shit. But you need to read it, probably. I mean, I don't know why you need to read it, but I'm sure you need to read it, so you should probably read it.
You're right. You're right. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. I am going to take time out of my life and read this bullshit. Oh my God. This is so terrible. Why is God making me do this? Hi, VS. It's welcome. Oh, I love the poorly educated too. If you're going to call me that, can you call me Saint Uneducated Hag? I swear to God, I will call myself that forever. Instead of Saint Nikki K. the Great, I'll be Saint Uneducated Hag. I could probably make that sound good. I don't know, because I'm not really uneducated. I got my education to get out of prison. I just, I just want to know. I'm smart enough to get out of prison. So that means I'm smart, so you can fuck off. It's a good time. And you ain't gotta ban him. It's okay. He really does have to call me Saint Uneducated Hag, though, because that will make me feel so terrible about myself. Oh my god, this guy is life. This guy is life. It's a good time. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to chat. I want to have a good time. Okay. So, they departed from Ramsey and the first Ramesses and the first month on the 15th day of the first month, except for celebrate dead baby days on the 14th. Why is that? No one knows. No one knows. Okay. And on the day after the Passover, the vampires went out with boldness in the sight of all the Egyptians. For the Egyptians were bearing all their firstborn, whom the Lord had killed among them. Also, on their gods, the Lord executed judgments. Remember what I said? It was kill the people, kill the God. That's why everybody wants to kill Christians, because if you kill all the people of God, you kill God. That's how it works. That's what all these gods are doing. They're trying to kill the people of the other gods, because then that gets rid of the other gods. It's kind of what happened to the Greek gods and the Norse gods. They killed all the people that believed in them, and then they erased them from history. I'm smart sage. I'm smart sage. I have good time. Okay, never mind. No, I mean I'm smart. I'm educated enough to get out of prison. That's all that counts. Okay. Then the vampires moved from Ramesses and camped in Succoth. Then they departed from there on the edge of the wilderness. They moved from Aram, oh my God, and then returned back to Pi-hahiroth, which is east of Baal Zephon, and they camped near Migdol, and they departed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do I gotta read this? Do I gotta read this? Really? We know this. Probably. I mean, oh, it tells us stuff. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Do we really need to know this? Yeah. Yeah, you embrace the suck. Yeah. Embrace the suck. Come to the gun show. Yeah. My flabby arms and everything. It's good time. Yeah. Look, look. Do we gotta read this? I don't want to read this. It's just so many names. We could just start at the first name and then they ended up over here. I want to do that so bad because a lot of this shit doesn't matter and we already know about it. Yeah. Are you saying exactly to me? You might not be saying exactly to me. But amen. We have a good time. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, My Bible stories are like ICP's The Wraith. They're the Wraith album, 6 Joker's card. Well, 5.5 Joker's card. Okay, are you talking to me? Do I gotta read any more of this? I am. You guys aren't answering me. Okay, well then I'm skipping it. They started at Rameses and they ended in okay, and then they ended up in okay. They ended up in Abel Acacia Grove in the plains of Moab. That's where they're at right now. Okay. So where they're at right now is in Abel Acacia Grove. That's in the plains of Moab, right before they cross over the Jordan to go near Jericho or something. Something about they're going to Jericho on the other side of the Jordan. Okay. So, okay. Now, the Lord spoke to Moses, saying,
Moses! Moses! Look. Across from Jericho. Tell these vampires, when you have crossed the Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall drive out all the inhabitants, destroy all their engraved stones, destroy their molded images, and demolish all their high places. You shall dispossess the inhabitants of the land and dwell in it, because I have given it to you. And you shall divide the land by lot as an inheritance among your families. The larger shall have the larger inheritance, and the smaller, you have the smaller inheritance. There, everyone inheritance shall be whatever falls to him by lot. You shall inherit according to the tribes of your fathers. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land, they will try to Indian give you, and then in the year 2025, they'll make you feel bad for this thing right now that we're doing. And, well, they won't blame us for it, even though there's literally a book how we literally took people's land, literally a book. And they could have became liberals and they could have done, and but instead, in your adopted country, the other people are going to try to Indian give when they gladly sold their shit for that. But then they want to be Indian givers. But for some reason, the people that you didn't drive out are going to rise up against you, and it's going to be some shit, yo. Yeah. They're going to be called liberals, democratic communists. Yeah. It will be a very bad time. Like a very bad time, you should watch out. Huh. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. It's future shit, Moses. You ain't got to worry about it, but other people should worry about it. It's literally in a book. You should worry about it. Because you're not any different, you know? They already told you. You're not going to own a motherfucking thing. And you're going to absolutely love not owning a motherfucking thing. So, whatever. These Democratic communists are doing such a good job. Yeah, this is what comes from you, Moses. The future bullshit. It's what comes from your people, you know, whatever. You're indirectly at fault. That's why you're going to spin in a circle. Yeah, indirectly your fault. I don't know, Moses, but tell them. If they don't do that, they're going to regret it.
So, we're going on to chapter 34. Okay? And if you want to, we can go all the way to 36 tonight if you want to. The stream might be a little longer or whatever. Hey, Miss Muddy! Look. Hi, Miss Mud Duck. How are you? Do you love my story? I love my story. This is a good time. And what do you guys think about finishing this book tonight? Because we might be able to finish this book. I'm tired. Oh, yeah. You had. It seemed like you had a lot of work today. But if anybody else is watching, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and chat in the chat because we would love to hear from you. Did VC leave because he didn't want to call me saying uneducated? Hey, Jasmine. Okay. And even if you don't stay up, just press like. And I'll put you to sleep with my story time. Just let me take this break. Because normally, if I was making my video, I would stop between chapters and smoke a cigarette. But I would pause it. But there is no pausing it on this thing. So, what do you guys think about this whole don't leave anybody alive or they're gonna make your life suck? And then that kind of seems to be a true thing. Like, a true thing. Man, I hate this lag. but I don't use StreamYard. I use Restream. I don't think I do be in. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I don't think I do be do. Listen, I I look, see, that fucked me up so much I can't roll my cigarette. Nobody. Okay. Well, then we'll just go to chapter 34. I don't really need a cigarette. It's fine. Okay. So, chapter 34. It says, Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Man, he tells him he's going to die and then just gives him like days worth of shit to do. But, like, the first thing he said was, Go up in this mountain, spin in a circle, and die. But then he's like, Not before you do like this fucking 2 weeks worth of shit for me. Then you can go on this mountain and die.
Okay. Okay. Command these vampires and say to them, when you come to the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall to you as an inheritance. The land of Canaan to its boundaries. Your southern border shall be from the wilderness of Zin along the border of Edom. Then your southern border shall extend. Oh my God. Why? Why do I care about? Why do I care about this? I don't want to do this. This is shit, and we don't need to know any of it. I'm skipping it. I'm gonna put my chest out. I'm skipping it. Oh God. I want to throw this bar stool across the room. Okay. Can I skip it? Me, right now in God voice. Can I skip the shit that don't matter? It doesn't matter. I mean, don't worry, there's gonna be more rules. But this shit don't matter. Oh man. Okay. Oh, I don't, oh my God. Well, I mean, it's just like
The names of the bordering shit, like, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter because none of these places matter. Or where they are doesn't matter. But then it said, then Moses commanded the vampires, saying, This is the land which you shall inherit by lot, which the Lord has commanded to give you. Shall give to the 9 tribes and half a tribe. For the tribe of Reuben, according to the house of their father, and the tribe of Gad, and the house of their fathers, have received their inheritance, and half the tribe of Manasseh has received its inheritance. And the 2 tribes and the 2.5 tribes received their inheritance on this side of the Jordan. We already know this. Say more shit we already know, please. Why does it say everything twice? It's like, you know what? Just in case you forgot what you just read 2 seconds ago, let me tell you again. Yeah, but I'll tell you in a different way so you don't know you're reading the same fucking thing. Why does it do that? No one knows. No one knows why. Do they get paid by word to rate Das Bible? Because I'll fucking rate this shit, man. And I'll use every cuss word ever. So I get paid double. Alright, Das Bible and cuss words. And then I'll just get paid by the cuss word to rate Das Bible. It'll work. Okay. And then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, oh my God. Why do I care about this?
These are the names of the men who shall divide the land among you as an inheritance: Eleazar, Joshua, and take one leader from every tribe to divide the land for the inheritance. These are the names of. I'm not doing it. I'm not. This shit does not matter. Oh my God. They get paid by word to write this shit. Okay. Okay. These are the ones. Oh.
Okay. These are the ones that the Lord commanded to divide the inheritance. So there was one from each of the 9 tribes left. Well, 9.5 tribes left. So they were sent out to draw maps or something. Alright. To divide the land. So pretty much draw maps. Okay, we're going to. I know, Muddy. I know. But for the purposes of me, do we really need to know that? We don't really need to know that, do we? It's just so much of writing in there for no reason. Shit. Well, Muddy, don't hate me because I skipped it. It's just, it's so much shit. It's so much shit. Man. And we're almost done. We're almost done with this book anyway. It's good time. Don't be mad at me. I mean, you could be mad at me, but don't tell me you're mad at me. Just let it be a secret. Oh, God. Yeah. Thank you for not being mad at me. Appreciate you. But what do you think about, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, he's not telling them what land really they get, what portion each tribe is getting. He makes them do. No, no, I don't know where that. It's in the corner. It's over there in the corner. Why? Who needs the yellow chair? Is it me? Do I need the yellow chair? I don't think I said anything too bad, right? I want to wear the dunce cap. I'm going to make a dunce cap, and I'm just going to wear it sometime. Because I used to have to wear it a lot as a kid, the dunce cap. Oh, well, we lost 2 viewers. Maybe they'll be. So is Jasmine still here? Did Feather ever show up? I know she's got kids and stuff, but it's almost time for her to be done with the chitlins. It's got to be. We might be able to do that. Let me ask Dustin if he can buy me purple construction paper so I can make a dunce cap. And then that'll be our new mascot instead of the dick sticking out of the middle finger. We'll do purple dunce cap. Because I'm really good at making dunce caps. I was good in school until like 3rd grade. 3rd grade, I was bad. And then every grade after that, I was bad. Okay. So, okay. We're in chapter 35, and then we've got 35 is kind of long. And then we got 36, which is kind of short. And then we're done with numbers. Yeah. And then we can sit around and bullshit if y'all want. Okay. So here we go. Chapter 35. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, command the vampires that they give Levites city to dwell from the inheritance of their possession. And you shall also give the Levites common land around this, so they get the ghetto. The Levites get the ghetto. That must be why all the churches are in the ghetto. The Levites get the ghetto. Okay. And then they'll have cities to dwell and their common land for their animals. The common land of the cities which you will give to the Levites shall extend from the wall outward 1,000 cubits around, and you shall measure. Oh my God, I'm not. Oh my God, I'm not. I'm not. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, This verse 9, by the way. Oh my God. Here we go. More shit.
Okay. Listen. Tell the vampires, when you cross the Jordan to the land of Canaan, then you shall appoint cities. Oh my God. Why are they turning God into a Democrat? God is not a Democrat. If you notice, God is all about following the rules. And now, all of a sudden, he's giving a sanctuary city to murderers. God doesn't do things like that. God's about following the rules. Thou shalt not kill means thou shalt not kill. Why the fuck would God, me, God, right now in God voice, why would I give a murderer a place to go if the rule is don't murder? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Why would God do that? If the rules don't murder, why would he give you a place to go if you murder? I can't. Why? Miss Money! Why? 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 This is stupid. This is not a God thing. 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 Not a God thing. The rules don't murder. But here you go. Here's some sanctuary cities in case you murder. Yeah, that's a thing that happens. No, the fuck it's not. It's not a God thing. It's not a God thing. But we're gonna find out. Oh my God. Oh my B. Oh my B. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Ah. Oh. Ah. This is not a good time. This is bad time. Gonna have a bad time, man. I'm having such a bad time. I need Nikki to smoke a cigarette right now because this is not a God thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay, hold on. So all the cities you will give to the Levites. Okay. Uh, when you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan, you shall appoint cities to. You shall appoint cities of refuge for you, that the manslayer who kills any person on accident. This is stupid. Kill somebody on accident. Who does that? No one. If you kill somebody, you definitely mean to. Or you wouldn't be putting yourself in the position to accidentally kill them. What? This is stupid. I don't know. Uh, when that he may flee there. They shall be cities of refuge for you from the avenger of that manslayer. May not die until he stands before the congregation of judgment. And the cities which you give, you shall have 6 cities of refuge. You shall appoint 3 cities on this side and 3 cities on the other side. which will be cities of refuge. Sanctuary cities. Before there's sanctuary cities, you just flee there. Shit all over the ground. This shit is stupid. This is not a God thing. This is, why would God care about this? The rule is don't murder. God would not care about this. Why would God care about this? He wouldn't. The rule is thou shalt not kill. Why are they adding caveats to thou shalt not kill? Even the avenger of blood is going to be killing. No, the whole congregation is supposed to do it. This is fucking stupid. This is not a God thing. I'm sorry. Oh my me, this is not a God thing. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. These 6 cities shall be for refuge for the stranger and the sojourner, that anyone who kills a person accidentally may flee there. But if he strikes him with an iron implement, why do I care about this? Why? Why do I care about this? I don't care about this. This is man problem. My rule is literally don't kill. Huh. How hard is that to not kill? It's pretty easy. There's a thing called walk away. Yeah. And if you accidentally kill someone, you could probably tell that shit was an accident. I don't know. Well, whatever. But if he strikes him with an iron implement so that he dies, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. And if he strikes him with a stone by which one could die, and he does die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall be surely put to death. Or if he strikes him with a wooden hand weapon by which one could die, and he does die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. The avenger of blood himself shall put the murderer to death. That's never been a thing before. Okay. Okay, it's a thing. Okay. It's a thing. And when he meets him, he shall not. No. When he meets him, he shall put him to death. If he pushes him out of hatred or while lying in wait, hurls something at him so that he dies. For in enmity, he strikes him with his hand so he dies. The one who struck him shall surely be put to death. This is so stupid. Literally stupid. All right, bye, cousin. See y'all. Okay. Does anybody think this is a God thing? Does anybody but me not think this is not a God thing? Because literally the rule is thou shalt not murder. You don't need a sanctuary city because you can tell if somebody died on accident. Like, whatever. Okay. Okay. The Avenger of the Blood shall put the murderer to death when he meets him. However, if he pushes him suddenly without enmity or throws anything at him without lying away, or uses a stone by which a man will die, throwing it at him without seeing him so he dies, while he was not his enemy, or seeking his harm, then the congregation shall judge between the manslayer and the avenger of blood, according to these judgments. So, the congregation shall deliver the manslayer from the hand of the avenger, and the congregation shall return him to the city of refuge where he had fled, and he shall remain there until the death of the high priest, who was anointed with holy oil. But if the manslayer at any time goes outside the city of refuge, and the avenger of blood finds him, he limits his city. Oh, he finds him outside the limits of the city of refuge, and the avenger of blood kills the manslayer. He is not guilty because he should have remained in the city of refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the manslayer may return to the land of his possession. Boo. And these things shall be a statute of judgment to you throughout your generations. Even though it's not a God thing, but okay. Whoever kills a person, the murderer shall be put to death on the testimony of witnesses. But one witness is not sufficient testimony against a person for the death penalty. Moreover, you shall take no ransom for the life of the murderer who is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death, and you shall take, but he shall surely be put to death, and you shall take no ransom for him who has fled to the city of refuge, that he may return and dwell in his land before the death of the priest. So, you shall not pollute the land where you are, for blood defiles the land, and no atonement can be made for the blood that is shed on the land, except by the blood of him who shed it. Therefore do not defile the land you inhabit, in the midst which I dwell. For I, the Lord, dwell among the vampires. Yeah, he's got his house built there and everything. Hey, CNA, you're back. Welcome back. So, we're on the last chapter. Yeah, we're on the last chapter. Can you hear me? Did you hear that? Yeah, last chapter. So, we're going to celebrate. Oh. So, CNA, what do you think? So, Drunken Wizard. I'm not calling you CNA. I'm going to call you Drunken Wizard. What do you think? So, yay, I'm glad my sound is good. Look, what do you think about this book so far? I need you to take up airtime with me so I can finish this cigarette. We're on the last chapter. What do you think about it? So far, literally nothing else is happening. Oh, wait, yeah, no, Moses is about to die. But other than that, nothing's happening. Well, what do you think about it so far? I'm still in God voice.
So, what about you, Miss Muddy? What do you think? God is the most human of all humans. God's been taking notes. Yep. There's some land, take care of it. Yeah, that is another thing that he does say a lot. But I don't want to read all the land. Because it's just the regular way. Nobody reads the Bible the regular way. They always want some kind of meaning. And it's like, the words are what matters, man. You don't need the meaning, you need the words. The words matter. I try to tell that to people. But nobody but you guys believe me. The people that watch my streams. Fred said you guys are hardcore Nicki fans. And then he said, everybody should know you have hardcore fans. And I said, they're not fans, they're friends. And he said, you guys are hardcore. And he's hardcore. And Sabu was hardcore.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, we need to shout him out because he's the best wrestler. And he just died the other day. And I feel really sad. He died of a broken heart. Look, his wife just died not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. And he died shortly after that, like a week or two later, I think, of a broken heart. And it's the saddest shit ever because I know you can die of a broken heart, and I don't ever want to have a broken heart like that. I've had my heart broken one time, but it wasn't that bad. Man, that is some love right there. Man, I love that. I mean, I hate that he died, but I love that he loved his wife that much, right? Okay, I'll get off the wrestling. I love wrestling, but I'll get off it. And maybe none of you even know who Sabu is. But we gotta give him his props because he's the innovator of hardcore wrestling. Tables and ladders and chairs. That was that guy. Best wrestler. Okay. So now we're on chapter 36. And it says, now the chief fathers of the family of the children of Gilead. Whoa, where the fuck did the children of Gilead come from? Okay. Now the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, from the tribe Manasseh, came near and spoke before Moses and before the leaders, the chief fathers of the vampires, and said, the Lord commanded my lord Moses to give the land as inheritance by lot to the vampires. And my lord was commanded by the Lord to give inheritance of our brother Zelophehad to his daughters. Now, if they are married to these motherfuckers, so power hungry, look, they say, okay, these women are in charge, right? But if they marry outside of their tribe, then their tribe doesn't exist anymore. But that's not how that fucking shit works. That's not how that works. But they're flipping it all around and jubbling it and making a big fucking deal about it. So Moses goes to God, and God said, well, they can only marry their cousins then. What do you want me to do about it? It's so stupid. Okay. Yeah, but they can only marry within their family, and the inheritance shall not change. Okay. So, everyone will keep the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers, and every daughter who possesses or inherits every tribe shall be the wife of one of the family of her father's tribe, so that the vampires may possess the inheritance of his fathers. Thus, no inheritance shall change hands from one tribe to another, but every tribe shall keep its own inheritance. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Just as the Lord commanded Moses, did the daughters of Zelophehad. For Mahala, Tirzah, Holgath, Milcah, and Noah were married to the sons of their father's brothers. They were married into the families of the children of Manasseh. So they already were going to get married to these dudes. So they made a big fucking deal for no reason. Just making shit up. Whatever. Okay. And their inheritance remained with Manasseh. And these are the commandments and the judgments which the Lord commanded the vampires by the hand of Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So, what did you guys think? We're done with numbers. What did you guys think? Did you think a lot of that was God? Or do you think some of it was made up to sound like God? Man, I hate this lag because dead air is bad air. Well, at least on the radio, dead air is bad air. But I guess I could do a little dance while I'm waiting for y'all to talk. Dun, dun, dun. Dancing by myself. Dancing by myself. Old Testament is dark. No, that shit is funny as fuck, dude. Just wait till we get to David. Oh man. He does a striptease on the ark and everything. And then the lady's like, how'd your man meat? And he's like, my man meat is fantastic. And she said, stop showing it to the people. Or to the girls. And he's like, girls, man meat. And then the girls fainted. And then Michael was all kinds of pissed off. And then David's like, I was naked for God. And she was like, fuck off. And never talked to him again. It was a whole thing. No, just wait. We are almost there. The story of David. It is fantastic. The story of David is my absolute favorite. Yep. Fire truck went down my street without a siren on. Dun dun dun. I don't know. God and rules. Yeah. The Old Testament is a bunch of fucking rules. No. No. You know what? Only the beginning. The part that these vampires stick to this very day is nothing but rules that they don't follow. And they have to memorize this, and then they still don't follow it. So, do you guys want to watch Amber Heard's testimony? Or the rest of Johnny Depp's testimony? The funny part is cross-examination. It's a good time. Or, what do you guys want to do? You want to start Deuteronomy? We could start Deuteronomy. Or are we ready for bed? That's 3 choices. Dun dun dun. What do you want to do? Drunken Wizard. What do you want to do? Miss Muddy. Jasmine. All of you beautiful people. What would you like to do? Yes, please. The Johnny Depp. Okay, good night, Miss Muddy. I love you. Jasmine, what are we yes pleasing? There's 3 choices. Are we yes pleasing bed? Oh, yeah. All right, let me flip over to the other live stream. Okay. All right, wait for me 30 seconds. Okay. I'm going to go over to the other live stream. Stay on my page and refresh it. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's what we'll do. Watch for my other stream. I'm about to start it right now. I love you guys.